Hi everyone, happy Wednesday, it's Miss Tessa and I am so excited to be here with you today. We have a pretty cool art activity planned and I'm very excited that we get to do it together. So the first thing we're going to do is try to find someone that you are with. Try to get a partner to come and help you out if it's a family member or a friend. If no one's near you right now, you can just think in your head, or you can grab a stuffed animal or your pet, anything that you can say something to. That would be great. So you can pause the video right now and go find someone, something to talk to, and bring them back, and then press play when you're back. Alright, welcome back. I hope you have someone there with you. If not, that's okay. I'm just going to think in my head since I have no one with me right now. But what we're going to think of is your favorite art that you've ever made. You can think back to when you've made things in class or at home. It can be a drawing or a painting or even a mold, like you molded something or you created something that involves art that you've made before. So we're going to put our thinking caps on. Everyone put it on with me. Alright, I am ready to think. I'm thinking in my head right now. I'm trying to think of what my favorite art is that I've made. Okay, we're going to pause and you're going to share with your partner or just think in your head, what is your favorite art that you've made? And when you're ready, press play and come back. So when I was thinking, I remember when I was about your age, I made this really cool art piece, and it was a snowman. But it wasn't just any snowman. We had a black piece of paper, we had white paint, we had Q-tips and cotton balls, which you'll find out why we use that later. And I think we had some other different types of paints. So you might be thinking, Q-tips and cotton balls, that's kind of weird. That's not what you usually use for art. But we used those things because we dipped white paint into the Q-tips and we dotted it on the page and it looked like snow. And then we put the cotton balls on top of the white paint to make it look 3D, three-dimensional. That's when it looks like it's jumping off the page. So that was pretty cool, and that really stuck in my mind because I remember using lots of different materials that I usually wouldn't use to make art. And when you were thinking of art, I always think of, just paint or markers or crayons, but you can use almost anything, say anything with me, anything to create art and a masterpiece. So this is going to take a lot of imagination, like I said earlier. We are going to be very creative, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this because we're going to use lots of materials. Okay, so we are going to read the objective right now. I hope you can see it. I'm going to say the whole thing, and then you can repeat it with me if you would like. I will be able to draw and create a piece of art by rolling a dice and using at least 4 different materials. Alright, here it is if you want to pause it and look at it. Alright, so we're going to use a dice and we're going to use at least 4 different materials. Alright, if you have a dice, that would be great. If not, I think you can go online and print off a little dice that you can make, or you can ask Siri with your phone, roll a dice, or pick a number between 1 and 6. And if you don't have any of those things, you can always just ask someone to pick a number between 1 and 6. So once you have found someone to help you out if you don't have a dice or you have your dice with you, we have 6 things right here that are different categories of what we're going to choose. So when we roll or pick the number, whatever it lands on, we are going to choose. That means it's going to choose what we are going to create. So if I land on number 1, that means you are going to create your favorite animal. It's going to be all of your favorite things, okay? Your favorite animal, or if you land on 2, your favorite food, or for your favorite color. This one's kind of tricky because you can't really make your favorite color, but you can create things that are that color. So if my favorite color is red, I can create maybe an apple or a fire truck or something that's red and use different red things, okay? Number 4, your favorite hobby or activity. So like if you like to swim, you can draw a pool or water or something like that. Your favorite place and favorite person/family member. All right, so this is super exciting. You're going to roll your dice, whatever it lands on, or someone's going to pick number 1 between 6. And whatever it is, that is what you are going to choose. But since we are choosing between 1 and 6, I know some of you guys might want to choose just your favorite one, or maybe the easiest one, but we are going to talk about integrity and honesty. Everyone say integrity. Thank you, and everyone say honesty. Great. Integrity and honesty are kind of the same thing, but it's telling the truth. It's being honest. It is just doing the right thing. So, when we are doing this, I want you guys to be very honest and have integrity while you're doing this, because if you really want to draw your favorite food or create your favorite food using other supplies, but you don't land on number 2, then you have to be honest and do whatever you landed on. And so, you always hear this, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So let's really try to practice this while we're doing this activity. And I know that if you're practicing it, it'll be easier to do it in the classroom, and just like other things too. Okay, so I'm going to model how you're going to do this. I have my dice and I'm going to roll it. Let's see. It landed on 2. So let's see what it is. My favorite food. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm starting to think, what types of materials am I going to do? And what's my favorite food? I love sushi and poke. It's like raw fish. I really like that. So maybe I can draw it. Maybe I can find some materials and make a sushi roll. I don't know yet. I'm going to think in my head and go see what supplies and things that I can find. Now it is your turn. You're going to pause the video and find your dice or ask someone to choose a number. And then I'm going to keep this up here too, so that when you pause it, you'll be able to see the list. And once you're done choosing and picking your number, whatever it lands on, you're going to come back and we'll continue this, okay? So now, once you have rolled your dice and you got the number and got your category of what you're going to be making, you're going to start thinking of what materials you can use. You can find different materials to help you paint or draw or use them as the actual thing. So for example, if I'm going to make sushi, I can either draw the sushi and add different things onto the paper, or I can create a sushi roll. I can use leaves for the sushi roll, or maybe cotton balls for the outside for the rice. You're going to use 4 different things. It has to be at least 4. You can use more, but 4 different types of materials. And make your thing. Make your creation. And I'm so excited to see what you guys make. And please promise me one thing, make sure that you're allowed to use the things. Don't go take your sibling's favorite toy truck and use that and make things with it. Let's not do that. Ask permission before you use things. And also, when you're going to find things, we're going to add some movement into this. So, think of your favorite animal. I really like turtles. So, I am going to search around the house, search around outside, moving really slow like a turtle. Okay? Maybe your favorite animal is a bunny, so maybe you'll hop to all those places. But be creative. You can change it up too. You can do a couple different animals. But when you're finding all of your things, let's make it fun and move like your favorite animal. All right, so we're going to pause. Please try to find at least 4 different items. You can use more if you'd like, but at least 4. Find all these materials, and once you have them, come back, unpause, and we'll get started. Okay, I hope you had fun finding all your materials and moving around like your favorite animals. So now, since we're back, it is your time to shine. You are going to get to work. You're going to make your creation. This should maybe take at least 10 minutes. I want you to put a lot of effort into it. I don't want you to rush, put a lot of details into it. Just try your best. It'll be fun if you're really putting your mind to it. So I cannot wait to see what these look like afterwards. So you can pause now and start getting to creating. Alright friends, I'm back and I finished my art project and I hope you did finish yours too. So, since I chose number 2, my favorite food, I decided to create sushi. Raise your hand if you've ever had sushi before. It's raw fish, so it might not be as pleasing to all of you. But I love it. So I made my sushi roll out of things that I found outside and in my house. So if you can see it, this is what it looks like. I used cotton balls and I spread them out and I use them as the rice on the outside. Then I went out to a tree in my backyard and oops, I dropped my sushi roll. I went to my backyard and got some leaves from my tree, and that's my seaweed in there. Then I used pink pieces of paper as salmon. That's the type of fish I like in mine. And then I found little red berries outside on my tree, and I use those as little peppers because I like spicy things. So I used I used 5 different materials because I used tape too to connect everything. If I had glue, I would probably do that. If I had more time, I would probably add some more details to it by putting black little specks to put little sesame, black sesame seeds, and maybe put some other things on the inside. But I tried really hard and I put all this stuff together using all different materials. Who would have thought you could use berries as art? Not me. So, when we were doing these, you have to always remember that art can be created in so many different ways. It doesn't have to just be pen and pencil or paintbrushes and paper. You can create art, you can mold art, you can do anything with art. Art can even be dancing and singing and writing a poem. So just remember that for next time and whenever you think of art, and it's not just always what you think. So I would love for you to share your creation with someone. You can share it with someone at your house or your pet. You can video yourself, how I did, showing you guys, and send it to me. But I would love to see all these things or submit a picture. But yeah, I've had so much fun today, and I really hope to see all of your creations, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.